Hi, how are you? Today is Friday and it is the 28th. So let us talk about snafus, other things, and an invitation that starts at 8 p.m. tonight. First, snafus and other things. Sometimes we have appointments that we go to, and guess what? They don't have us down for the appointment. We're really looking forward to the appointment, and they don't have us down. What reality were we in, or they in, to tell us we have this appointment and it's not there? Funny, isn't it? Still a great place to go to, but didn't have it happen. How do you handle it? Were you upset? Did you kind of laugh? Was it a fault? Or did you just say, well, at least I got to talk to the secretary or the wife of, or ta da, I made it there, and interestingly, it led to a serendipitous event. So, snafu or other things. The other thing, simultaneously, let's say you're supposed to pay a bill, but you arranged to pay a bill a different way, but the company still has you in auto pay. So you go to pay the bill and they auto pay and your account is way negative. How do you feel about that? You get mad, you want to blame, you cry. Did it feel good to get mad, blame, or cry? Which, if you keep it only temporary, it's probably a cathartic kind of a feeling, and you can then fill it back up with love and fun, and it'll work out. So, how did you handle it? For me, I don't have to like these things if they happen, but I can handle them with, hmm, okay, I guess I'm strong enough to handle it, and I can notice in myself, did I grow, did I change, am I the same? Interesting, these things, right? Snafus and other things. And what about the gratitudes or appreciations like, well, the car has gas in it. Well, I'm going to be in a warm place or a cold place, whichever direction you want to go in terms of whatever geography you're staying at. How about the air is great and I can go do this because I have some money left on the credit card. I can go do that. I've got a little bit of money in my pocket and I can just do a little bit of that. And the blessings of some people don't bless them. But I got this to be grateful for. The sky is still clear and it might rain and I don't care. And I'm putting together projects and I'm just going to be present. I'm just going to have fun. How do you handle snafus and other things? And by the way, in 1 hour, something special is coming at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, if I hadn't gone to the place to go to an appointment, for example, that didn't happen, talk so long and about other things, or stay in my car in the driveway as I was about to leave, but went to handle, oh, gotta pay that bill. Of course, it's due today because I arranged to pay it differently today. And not only is that business closed, they took the whole of my money and it put the account in way negative, and I haven't been way negative in a very long time, like 3 years, 5 years, something like that. Briefly, because everything's only temporary. Had a great chat with the representative. Hey, Tabitha Ricketts and everybody. Yeah, I'm only talking for a minute, and I'll see you tonight if you're going to go to the other side. Which I'm going to talk about in a second. So if I hadn't done and gone through these snafus and other things, talked to this great representative, and just kind of laughed and wished her well, and it's all going to be documented and handled, and there will be an abundance coming in that I could bring the money to that will cover that. But I have been concerned, gee, am I going to get hit with fees? And that'll all be documented and handled, and just knowing that the best will happen. And guess what if it didn't? Oh well, there are other banks. But for right now, I got to keep them because other things are happening, such as snafus and other things. Interestingly enough, hey, Deborah Robbins, interestingly enough, if I hadn't done these appointment, talked for so long to the wife secretary, handled that non-appointment that didn't happen, stayed in the driveway, tried to pay the bill, not pay the bill because of that snafu, and then went to the grocery store and getting my kombucha. Some lady was talking to me. She knew me. She had the interesting cloth. And we just talked. And she lowered a little bit. And she said, "You know me." And I think I knew her too. So very interesting, right? So these other things are you meet people that you weren't expecting to meet who really brighten your day. Now, some people, with their judgment of certain things, might go, "Why aren't you?" I still smile. Smile. You know what? Be you. Do you. Do you. Only you can do you. Only you can do you best. Uh-huh. So, the reason I came on, very briefly, is to share with you that at 8 p.m., Mr. Engaged Reiki and myself are going to do some fun oracle card and card readings tonight for those that would like to jump in. A donation suggestion is $5, and it gives everybody a turn to have some fun, ask a question. Don't, don't be asking 3 questions. Just one real good one. One real good one. And we see what we can do best on the etheric level and the heart level to help you out, bring some soothing message, and perhaps point some insight into a view that maybe you already know or could be challenging, or perhaps will bring you to a new place. And hopefully you will be uplifted and feel supported. So that's all. I was going to do a card reading, but I'm not going to do a card reading because I really want to do this other fun thing before I see everyone who might jump on tonight. And yes, I am missing my oracle card. Usually I do every day. Then I had a little wonkiness here, and I needed time to not do and worry about oracle card readings. But I think on my own platform, there's going to be a thing that I'm going to be doing and joining, and there's going to be ways to support that with some energy healing, some oracle card. But I think I would like to be, yes, of course, be a little more consistent every day, because basically what I want to do and come on is giving you a thing to think about that will touch your heart, make you see events differently, and uplift you. And let me just give you this one little story. A long time ago, I was walking with a friend that I didn't see all the time, and I thought she was brilliant and resourceful. And she was actually like taking computer classes in the day when it wasn't really popular to take computer classes on a laptop, but she was doing that to elevate herself. And to me, I don't want to learn like on a computer, right? We're all doing it. What she was doing is like the last thing I want to do is sit in front of a computer and take a class without a teacher or like a real teacher. So we talked that not too far from where she was staying in her apartment, a girl just riding her bike on the sidewalk had been killed. That an old lady driving a car somehow took the wrong turn or was trying to avoid something in the road, and the car, old lady car, drove up on the sidewalk unexpectedly, for many others, and smashed into the girl, and this young woman, who was in her early 20s, passed. And my friend was very much, that was awful, that person shouldn't be driving a car, and how could they, what were they thinking, and that girl was only like 21, and she had everything to live for, and she was like really pretty and really great, and had this, and her boyfriend and her family, and blah, 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 and all the things that we might feel when we are feeling for another and a condition that we perceive through our adventure. And I said to her, how do you think the driver feels? How do you think this woman that's elder, whatever she was, because we were younger then, so if you were 50, 60, 70, you're like a friggin' old person, which is not true, but you're old. So how do you think the driver feels? Do you think the driver got up that morning and said, "Oh, wonder what little bitch that's so pretty with that nice tight ass I can just hit on their car right on the ocean. Oh, I just love that. I'm gonna plan to like knock off a few this week." Do you think that really happens to most people? No. You don't wake up thinking to knock off people, especially elder people. They're just having along, trying to see up over the wheel. They're not trying to do anything bad to anyone, really. Just trying to get to where they're going, to a Walmart or a grocery store, or go get their nails done, hair done. Just something simple. They don't intend to kill anybody. How do you think that driver felt? When I said that to her, and I said it with very kindness to her, she said, "Oh my God, I've never thought of it that way. I only felt for the girl and her family and her boyfriend, and that her life was done, and all the people that would be affected. I said, yes, I do think it can be affected. We're not intending to harm anybody. Things happened. If you walk in someone else's shoes, you know. You become very psychic sensitive around your environment, and you shut up. You don't say to someone, oh, you got a big fat ass, when are you going to lose weight? You don't say to someone, ooh, they're so ugly, they got so many pimples. You don't say, she's a trollop, she sleeps with everyone. You don't say that. You don't say, that's a drug addict. They're so motherfucking fucked up. You don't say that. They don't pay their bills. They're artist bum. They're a surfer bum. They smoke weed too much. Their head is like up their ass. You don't talk that way. You don't think that way. Because it could be you. Could be you. Someone saying things about you. Could be you. So what you do? You breathe in appreciation for all you got. You breathe in appreciation that you're walking, or you might be limping, but you're up. Or maybe you're in your bed getting over something, but you're there. And your mental faculties can create. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. So I will talk about that another time when I talk about vision board and how to join in a workshop I will have. This other site, it might be a little monetized, but it'll always be up. I'm figuring out how I need to do things too, just like you are. Anyway, thank you for tonight. If you come to the Engaged Reiki 8 p.m. YouTube, where we will have some fun, I hope, and where you will laugh and feel good and be supported if you choose to come. And beyond that, I guess I pretty much wrapped it up between snafus and other things. My little kindly heart just loves you. I hope to see you there, and if not, we'll see each other soon. You are powered by the stars. You are more powerful than you know. I'll see you later. Bye. Oh, and the link is in this description at the bottom. Okay, bye. See you.